Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football. The Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different...
There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air, it's Navarro. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Golden Flashes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Kent State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. Well, you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there. You will stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man, it's Williams. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here comes the heat. It's complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's reeled in. It's Hendricks. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now they'll run the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Navarro. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Martin. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
And the Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. first play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Direct snap. Runs through the tackle.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. They've got the screen set up. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. That's caught. It's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete on the right side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets the program back significantly. They're trailing by 20 to North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Timeout, Kent State.
Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Martin.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up, and we're headed to overtime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Picks up the 1st down. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here's a heat. Into the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Looking for a man. It's Navarro. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Third down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. The play-action fake. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed? They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.